Welcome to the Douche Awards. Here's your host, Wishbone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We have a wonderful show for you all tonight.
Burke, tell them that joke I told you. They're gonna love it. You guys are gonna love this one. It's hilarious.
I really don't think this is appropriate, given the setting and all.
Burke, what are you talking about? The setting's a perfect place. Here. I'll tell it. Okay. What do you call a group of pedophiles sucking their own dicks?
Joey, this isn't,
a Hollywood award show! Get it? It's because you're all a bunch of fucking pedophiles! Suck my fucking dick, you overrated fucks! Oh, these guys. Anyway, continue on, Boner.
We'd like to begin tonight's show by remembering those douches who are no longer with us and probably, somewhere in the depths of hell. Please keep these assholes in your thoughts.
Okay, that's enough.
Now, for tonight's first award, World's Biggest Female Douche. And the nominees are...
World's Biggest Female Douche, AOC.
I think that there's a lot of people more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
But being factual.
Nancy
You're not
Pelosi.
taking any arrows out of your quiver. You're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take it on.
Incredibly
Wretched Whitmer.
disturbing that the President of the United States, 10 days after a plot to kidnap, put me on trial and execute me, 10 days after that was uncovered, the President is at it again, and in spite of...
This was, in
Justin
fact, the Liberal leader
Trudeau.
before we made the video public. They did confirm to us last night that we are looking at Justin Trudeau in this video. You can see that he has blackface makeup on. It's covering his face, neck, his arms.
And the winner of this year's Biggest Female Douche is... AOC! Well, congratulations, you pudding-brained
Accepting her award tonight is the biggest cunt we could find, BuFord Blue.
Welcome, I have to accept your award. I don't think that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense, BuFord. Get off the stage, you loser. BuFord's a fucking loser. God damn it, BuFord. Get off the stage.
Why do I always get picked on?
You suck.
Get off the stage, Blue. You're ruining the show.
Oh, okay.
In the interest of time, a few awards were handed out before the show. Here are the winners.
Mega Governor Douche, Andrew Cuomo. Health expert cock douche, Anthony Fauci. Hollywood pedophile douche, D. All of the above.
This year's international douche was hard to pick. With all the koofing and commie rules they enacted, each candidate for this year's award really went all out. But ultimately, there can only be one douche from abroad that can claim to be the biggest international douche. The commies, nominees, are...
International douche, Boris Johnson.
We will introduce new restrictions in the most affected areas, specifically those parts of London, the South East and the East of England, which are currently in Tier 3.
Justin Trudeau.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change.
Angela Merkel.
And the winner is... Justin Trudeau!
What? How about that?
Accepting Trudeau's award is his personal assistant, Giant Cock.
Wow, this is pretty amazing. You know, some people ask me, is Justin Trudeau really that big a pussy? And you know what I say to that? I'm his assistant, aren't I? Only a dick as big as me can f*** a pussy that size. He's like a Pornhub chick who's gotten blackened one too many times. You get what I mean? You get it? You know, their dicks are so huge. Anyway, all kidding aside, Trudeau really worked at being the biggest cunt you could imagine in order to get this award. There was some stiff competition, if you know what I mean. From donning blackface multiple times to promising to embrace that commie takeover over the world, the Great Reset. He's a real champion of cucks everywhere. Anyway, thank you all for this opportunity. I'm sure he'll love putting this award deep in his gaping maw of a vagina. Thank you. It's about time somebody won this award in Canada. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, please.
Well, wasn't that something? Very wonderful. And finally, we come to the final award tonight. World's Biggest Male Douche. And the nominees are...
World's biggest male douche, George Soros.
I can feel your anger. I am defenseless. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
United States.
Anthony
People should not
Fauci.
be walking around with masks. You're sure of it, because people are listening really closely to this. Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
They see our leaders labeling fellow citizens enemies of the state while emboldening torch-bearing white supremacists. They watch in horror as children are torn from their families and thrown into cages, and pepper spray and rubber bullets are used on peaceful protesters for a photo op.
The eventual end comes when we get a vaccine that protects all of us, not just in the US and the entire world. There's a lot of vaccine candidates that we're backing, and I'm optimistic by late next year, one of those will come out. And we need to make sure that gets out to everyone in the world.
And the winner of the world's biggest male douche is... Bill Gates!
Accepting the award for world's biggest male douche is Drummy Drumstick.
Wow, thank you, Brian, thank you. Wow, seriously, thank you, everybody. Seriously, that's a thank you. You know, being a dick myself, I know a thing or two about f***ing people over, but Bill took it to new heights this year. Seriously, give him a round of applause. In all honesty, Bill is an amazing guy. It takes a special talent to bend somebody over a f***ing barrel and then rape the shit out of them and have yourself turn around and thank him afterward. That is a f***ing skill. Seriously, tip it for that. Seriously, everybody. I mean, come on, Bill. You managed to produce a vaccine and then made up a virus to sell that vaccine in order to sterilize an entire world population. I mean, it's truly something to admire. So here's the Bill Gates, you f***ing douche. Here's the making trillions, or you virtue signal all the way to the bank, you f***. I love you, buddy. Thanks, brother. That was great. I'm done.
Wow! Tonight was a majestic night of some of the world's biggest douches. Thank you for joining us, and stay safe out there. Oh, and to all the other douchebags out there that we didn't nominate, and you know who you are,
This award, there was some stiff competition, if you know what I mean. From some arm thrusts I throw in there.